Rob Fletcher back here at the Mike Francois Classic with Shomo Das. First place in
welterweight bodybuilding and first place in Classic Physique Class A.
2 number ones, and coincidentally, his trainer is Brian Hodick. He's bringing a lot of winners into the circle today.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a great team, a great culture, and Brian's able to quickly spot out talent and really help get us to our full potential. And I met Brian last year, and it's been crazy to see the transformation.
How long have you been competing, Shomo?
I did my first bodybuilding show in 2013, actually. I was 19 years old.
19 years old. Wow. And so you've met Brian, so now you're on your journey. What's the most challenging part of your journey to this point?
I think the most challenging part of my journey, when I started bodybuilding, I was a college student. I was studying biomedical engineering at Duke. And when I graduated, it was a kind of a lifestyle change because I started going into working full-time and adulting, so to say. So, being able to integrate this with your lifestyle and being flexible with it, has been something that I've definitely had to work on. So I'd say the time management piece. But that being said, bodybuilding being such a huge passion of mine, I've always made the time to make sure that I can, make myself a better athlete.
So you sound like the type of individual like there's really no off season, maybe not going full 110% mode, but when it's kickback time, you're not really, sucking down the case of beer, the potato chips, and going to the other side.
Yeah, I never take an off season, man, and that's something that Brian kind of drills into our head. These shows that we're winning, there's really no secret to the success as a team. We approach every single day, whether it be off season or in season, at 110%, and we win shows 6 months out, and that's really where the process starts. Brian started prepping me for this show, and we're getting ready for my first national show, Junior USA's next week. So that prep started 6 months ago.
So we could hashtag, there is no off season.
There's no off season on Team Hoydick. I can tell you that right now.
And I believe you. So in one sentence, describe your trainer, Brian.
He's very flexible, communicative. I don't really think there is one word. He's very receptive to the athlete. He himself being an IFBB pro, knows what it's like. He walks the walk. He knows what it's like competing, and he knows how to make those adjustments. So I think that that's critical.
Okay, so now we're going to narrow it down. We're going to put pressure on. One word, describe your trainer, Brian Hodick.
Muscular.
All right. Well, there
I'm saying that because he's right back there.
There we go. Well, and the role of Brian has been critical, obviously. So your advice to others looking, whether they're looking to compete on the world stage or compete in their first bodybuilding event or just looking to get in better shape, what advice would you give in regards to a trainer?
With regards to a trainer, find somebody that fits your personality. And a trainer and a diet coach and a prep coach can lay out a plan for you, can lay out a blueprint for you. But what I need you guys to do is to, really think big with this. Because when I started bodybuilding, guys, I weighed 85 pounds in high school. I was getting stuffed in lockers and stuff, and it's crazy winning bodybuilding shows now. And
Wait a minute, Joel. Really?
Yeah, I weighed 85 pounds, man.
Now, seriously, that's a whole new topic. We're going to extend this interview. This took a whole new version.
Yeah.
Is that a real story?
Yeah, I weighed 85 pounds, I remember.
So they stuffed you. So bullying was an issue.
Yeah, I remember I joined the football team. One day I came back to my locker after practice, and somebody peed on my clothes. I don't know if that's appropriate, but yeah.
That's all right.
I was
raw. We're rolling.
We're rolling. I wanted to make a change. I wanted to, be empowered, take control of my body, take control of my fitness. So I started going to the gym.
And how old were you at that point?
I was about 15 years old then.
That's what happened. So you were a victim, so to speak, of bullying.
Right.
To a point. And so now I can imagine it's had a tremendous impact on you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, your will to overcome adversity and challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. And it wasn't just that I wanted to get big and get muscular to be more intimidating so I didn't get picked on. When I was dealing with this struggle, and I know a lot of people out there right now deal with that, whether you're being, marginalized due to your, race, size, whatever it might be in 2017, for me, fitness was a vehicle to empower myself to not just take control of my fitness, but take control of my life and prove to myself that, when I set my eyes on the prize, I can go out there and I can make this happen. So for all of you, I want you guys to dream big, but more than that, keep that dream in mind and be consistent day in and day out. And I can promise you that if you're consistent day in and day out, if you have a good plan in front of you, you can take any of your goals as far as you want, man.
This was an awesome interview, so listen, pay attention, apply the guidelines and the rules that Shomo set forth, find yourself a great trainer. Look to where he once was, look to where he is now, look at the confidence, number one on the stage. You heard it right from the voice, Shomo Das. Shomo, thank you very much.
So much.
Congratulations. Mike Francois Classic with Calvin Parker. Calvin, congratulations. overall champ
Thank you very much.
in men's physique.
Yes, sir.
Few questions.
Yes, sir.
How many events prior to this?
2.
2
I
events.
did the Francois last year, and then I did the North Coast.
What inspired you to jump into the stage of the bodybuilding world?
I've always been into fitness, dedicated my life to it about 3 years ago. And since then, I just wanted more. I did my first show, which was the Francois, and I fell in love with it, man. I just wanted it.
So what do you think of Mike's show?
Awesome show.
Amazing, right?
Amazing. Awesome show. Yes, sir.
Amazing.
He puts on outside of the Arnold, hand in hand, he's right there with him. So he's an awesome person. I speak to him, he speaks to me. He's very humble. To be on the platform that he's on and to still be as humble as he is, it's an amazing feeling, man. This in itself is an amazing experience.
What do you have a personal challenge or adversity that you had to overcome at any point?
I just wanted to stay dedicated to what I'm doing, stay loyal to what I'm doing, and I'm a firm believer of if you do that, whatever it is in life, if you stay dedicated to it, you will see results. And this is just a small milestone, that is possible.
And what's your next step? What's after that?
I would like to, go back into the lab, the gym.
The lab, I like it.
Yes, sir. Go back to the lab, master my craft, posing, strengthen my weaknesses. We all have weaknesses, no matter how strong we are. So strengthen my weaknesses and hopefully become a pro.
Your trainer or coach, the role that they play in your journey?
Brolic, my man. He played a major role. He writes it, he tells me, I don't argue with it, I follow it, and it hasn't failed me.
So really, this journey would either be extremely difficult or not possible at all without that guidance and support.
Yes, sir.
Difficult.
Very.
Very difficult.
You have to have people that believe in you. You have to have people that aren't afraid to tell you when you're wrong, when you're messing up, regardless of what your relationship is with that person. And as long as you have those people in your corner, you'll succeed. Whatever it is you're doing, you'll succeed. You apply those things, you'll succeed in life.
Awesome
You'll
words.
succeed at whatever you do.
And they're real. And you're a testament to that, stepping out on stage and taking overall. Let's bring out your trainer.
B, come get in the shop, baby.
Okay, so who?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so you're training Calvin here. So we're just talking about your role as a trainer. As a trainer, what is your greatest challenge in training people like Calvin or just people in general?
I would say that the greatest challenge is just keeping them empowered. Whenever you're training someone, whether they're training for whether it be competition or whether it's just achieving their day-to-day goals, is you're going to have your ups and downs. So each person actually needs to be empowered in a different way, whether it's coming across a little tough or actually having a softer approach with that. But even working with Calvin especially, it was actually relatively easy. And it was just
Hard worker.
A hard worker. I just give him the results and kind of what I'm sorry, give him the layout. He'll follow it. Kind of what I say is that I'm just an architect. He's actually the one that's building.
And he follows the blueprint.
Yes,
and
sir.
he follows the blueprint. So
Yes, sir.
for me, it's very simple. Calvin's a great athlete.
What words would you give to others looking to lead a lifestyle of health and fitness that maybe are not at all at this level, but know that they need a change in their life? They know that they have to, especially the parents out there, their kids are overweight, the parents are overweight, but they don't know where to go, where to start. What could ignite a little fire to get them started?
For me, it's just figure out exactly what your goal is, and sort of don't take no for an answer. Every day, some days are going to be easy, some days are going to be hard, but you just stay on that path, and the results are going to come.
And understand, I don't mean to interrupt.
No, go
understand it. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I live by that. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You can take off fast, but if you don't have a set plan, it's going to fail.
Yes, sir.
So if you take your time and you do it right.
Small gradual changes.
Yes, sir.
Small gradual changes.
There it is.
Where can people find you on Facebook, social media, websites?
Really simple. You can find me on Instagram under Brolic Fitness. That's brolic.fitness. Or you can find me on Facebook under Brolic Bennett. Or even on the hashtag under Brolic Fitness.
And I'm Calvin Parker on Facebook, and on Instagram, I'm Mr. Fitness, all caps.
Calvin Parker, Brolic, thank you very much. ASF TV, to be a champ in life, you have to get it done. You have to work hard. Sweat equity has to be put into the game.
Absolutely.
ASF Mike Francois Classic with ASF TV with Ferris. Ferris, 5th place, men's physique. I see the man get the work done every single day with the trainer, Mike Davies. We'll talk about him in a minute.
Sir.
So first, I want to talk about your journey because you got a really cool story. So talk about where you once were to where you are now, if you can condense it.
Yeah, I was like very, very skinny, and then gained a lot of weight, got addicted to food. I was close to 300 pounds. If I didn't work out every day, I would have been overweight, but I still worked out, and I was heavy. So came into Mike Davies' office, set a goal, hit the goal. I wasn't even supposed to be in this show. We threw just to test the waters. I was prepping for Julie Palmer, and I got 5th place. I'm satisfied. So,
what was it that led you to Mike?
word of mouth. Word of mouth.
And we know that's strong.
Yeah, word of mouth is one of the big advertisements. I'm in the business. I heard all about him. I met him, and he believed in me. And we was working every morning on dieting, on me with my diet, sending pictures. Wouldn't have done it without him, man. He's a good person.
Well, that's my
all
next
around,
question.
all around.
That's my next question first. So, what's Mike's role in your journey as a trainer?
Being on top of me, making sure I'm on my stuff. Just, he just is everything.
All right, so I know this is another trick question. Describe Mike in one word.
Ooh. Grit.
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 I like it.
Grit.
So far, we got crazy grit.
Crazy grit. Yep. There you
Crazy
go.
good grit.
That's it. He has a crazy side. Everyone has a crazy side.
He's got a crazy good side though, because
Yeah,
he cares
definitely.
deep about where you
Definitely,
go. I
definitely.
see it every day.
Definitely.
What was your greatest challenge in getting to where you are?
Food. Not
The
eating.
dieting part of it?
Yeah, not eating what I wanted to eat because, like I said, I was addicted to food. I literally would eat like probably 2 large pizzas in one day, 3 burgers, countless donuts. It was the food was the biggest challenge, and I accepted the challenge. I haven't had a donut in 12 weeks. I'm about to go eat donuts right now.
Does your trainer or Mike stay on you and watch you,
yes.
keep you on point?
Oh yeah, I mean he'll be able to tell. Like if I wasn't putting in work, like he'll know. Like oh, you're good on your diet. He'll know. I mean it shows on the stage.
What would you say to someone looking to go into this direction, maybe not necessarily go to the stage, but as far as getting themselves where they are, like where you once were, knowing
Yeah.
that, okay, I got to go to someone else or I got to seek out help?
Yeah, just face the challenge. That's it. I mean consistency, and if you want something, you got to go get it. That's it.
Ferris, Rob Fletcher, ASF TV. Hard work getting done. Get yourself a trainer, an educator, a motivator to be the best you can be. ASF TV at the Mike Francois Classic with Zeek Rahman. Zeke, 3rd place, first show. How does that feel? I see you work. I see this guy put the sweat equity in. He gets it done every day. So how did it feel to go onto the stage for the first time?
It felt amazing, to be honest. Getting closer to stage, I just felt my confidence getting built up.
Were there nerves, jitters?
Oh yeah, for sure. There was definitely, but I just heard my coach in the background when I was posing. He was guiding me through everything. But when you practice your posing, you work hard. It's just like any other day, really.
And your trainer coach is?
Mike Davies.
Of course, Mike Davies.
Mike Davies.
And describe his role in your journey. We know trainers are so critical, especially athletes and competitors, but even more so in life because people need that blueprint, that plan. What role does Mike play in this journey of yours?
Honestly, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Mike. I walked into his office 30 pounds. I was 135. I stepped on stage at 155.
What inspired you to take that step to go to Mike's office?
I just had a friend, because this is always a dream of mine. I would work out, people would come up to me like, hey, you should do men's physique. So this girl told me about Coach Davis, because I didn't have a coach or anything like that. I needed some help. Walked into Coach Davis's office. From that day, I just knew he was the person. He helped me out throughout the whole journey, meal prep, working out, staying on my butt.
Keeps you on point.
If I would, he would know if I had one cheat meal or anything like that. If I ever did anything wrong, he would know. And he would be on my ass. He's the toughest coach, hands down the best coach. it's like family. I love the gym because it's like everyone's so cool with each other. Everyone knows each other.
And I see it, and you have a bond because you're working hard.
Yes, sir.
It's like a special ops unit.
Exactly. Not everyone believes in me, and
Yeah.
Mike believes in me. I truly do believe that. He sees my work ethic. He sees my body. So, and he tells me that.
So what's the future? What do you want to do or achieve next?
Honestly, I'm definitely gonna do the show, Julie Palmer, in 3 weeks.
Coming up.
Yep, coming up. From that, I'm gonna talk to my coach. I honestly want to build up my package, probably put on some weight before I step on stage again. But competing is fun, man. I love it. So.
Well, I give you a lot of credit. That first step is huge. You know,
Yeah.
going from never being on the stage at all to being on the stage.
Correct.
And then now making the next step, and it is work. So what is your greatest challenge or adversity in this journey?
Dieting.
Dieting. I had a funny feeling.
Dieting's it's fun because you see the results, but then you do get those temptations. But when your willpower gets stronger as time goes by, and that's exactly what happened. Coach David,
Which carries over into other aspects of your life.
exactly,
The willpower.
Exactly. The willpower is anything. It doesn't matter if it's working out, whatever you're gonna do in life. You gotta have willpower for whatever. You know what I mean?
So events coming up. You have the Julie Palmer coming up. What advice would you give to others looking just not necessarily to maybe step on a stage, but lead a healthy, fit lifestyle?
To be honest, just stay focused. Cut what I did personally. I cut the people that were holding me back.
Good
cut
point.
the people that are holding you back from doing the things that you want to do. That's something that I did and helped me out. I cut out partying. I just thought about the goal that I had, the physique that I wanted, and that was
So
it. That's all I needed.
visualization.
That was exactly
Big part of it. That
Yes, sir.
creates a manifest, and then you believe in yourself, and then next thing you know, you're stepping on the stage at the Mike Francois Classic.
Exactly. It felt amazing. I would love to do it again. Can't wait in 3 weeks.
Well, I'll be seeing you every day
Yes.
at
yes.
the gym, getting it done. I'm sure you're going to probably be right back in the game.
Yep. Monday.
Right back in the game Monday.
Yep, exactly.
So, Zeek, Mike Francois Classic, ASF TV. Remember, if you want something great to happen in your life, you have to make something great happen. You can't just sit down and the magic will happen. Work and get it done. Believe in yourself to be number one.